the vast steppes of Central Asia, a land of endless sky and whispering grass. This was the home of the Turkic people, nomadic tribes who for centuries roamed these lands. Skilled horsemen and fierce warriors, their lives were intertwined with the rhythm of the steppes. Bound by common languages and traditions, these tribes lived off the land, their herds of horses, sheep and cattle their lifeline. Family and clan formed the bedrock of their society, their leaders respected for strength and wisdom. Though often fragmented into various tribes and clans, a shared Turkic identity bound them. They carried with them their beliefs, their music, their art, elements of a rich culture that had been forged over generations on the open steppes. This nomadic existence, seemingly timeless, was about to change. Forces were stirring, pushing and pulling these tribes from their ancestral lands. Their journey would lead them westward toward the setting sun and to a new destiny in a land they would come to call home, Anatolia. The Turkic world, though vast, was not immune to the currents of change sweeping across Eurasia in the early Middle Ages. To the east, a powerful new force arose, the Tang dynasty of China. Tang expansionism threatened the traditional nomadic way of life, pushing Turkic tribes westward in search of new pastures and security. This pressure created a ripple effect, setting in motion a wave of migration that would have profound consequences. Simultaneously, the Islamic world, energized by faith, underwent a period of remarkable expansion. From the Arabian Peninsula, the Islamic Empire stretched eastward, reaching into Central Asia. This encounter with Islam would prove transformative for the Turkic people. Many tribes embraced the new faith, finding in its message of equality and brotherhood a powerful appeal. This conversion to Islam would have a profound impact on their culture, law, and worldview, shaping their destiny in the centuries to come. The Turkic migration westward was driven by a complex interplay of factors. Pressure from the east, the allure of Islam, and the eternal nomadic quest for pasture and opportunity all played a role. The steppes, though vast, could not always support the growing Turkic population, nor could they offer the riches and opportunities that beckoned from beyond the horizon. The Islamic world, with its flourishing cities and vibrant trade networks, held a powerful allure. Service in Muslim armies offered Turkic warriors a chance for wealth and glory, further drawing them westward. This migration was not a single event, but rather a series of movements spanning centuries. Different tribes, with their own leaders and motivations, followed paths across the Iranian plateau, through the Caucasus Mountains and into the heart of Anatolia. This westward journey was fraught with challenges, harsh climates, treacherous terrain, and conflict with established powers. Yet the Turkic people persevered, their resilience and adaptability honed by centuries on the steppes. They were not simply fleeing their homeland, they were seeking a new destiny, a place to make their mark on the world. Among the Turkic tribes that migrated westward, one rose to prominence: the Seljuks. Led by a series of ambitious and capable rulers, they carved out a vast empire stretching from Central Asia to the shores of the Mediterranean Sea. Under the leadership of Alp Arslan, the Seljuks scored a decisive victory over the Byzantine army at the Battle of Manzikert in 1071. This pivotal battle shattered Byzantine control over Anatolia, opening the way for Turkic settlement and the establishment of Seljuk rule. The Seljuks, though fierce warriors, were also shrewd administrators. They established a centralized state, built mosques and madrasas, Islamic schools, and patronized art and architecture. Under their rule, Anatolia experienced an economic and cultural revival. The Seljuk Empire became a conduit for trade between East and West, with cities like Konya, Sivas, and Erzurum flourishing as centers of commerce and learning. The Seljuks, by embracing Islam and adopting Persian administrative practices, created a sophisticated and cosmopolitan culture that blended Turkic, Persian, and Arab influences. Section 5. Anatolia's transformation. A new era dawns. The arrival of the Seljuk Turks marked a turning point in Anatolian history. For centuries, this region had been dominated by the Byzantine Empire, the eastern continuation of the Roman Empire, with its Greco-Roman culture and Christian faith. The Turkic influx brought with it a new cultural and religious landscape, Mosques rose alongside churches, and the call to prayer echoed through valleys once dominated by the sound of church bells. This transformation was not without its challenges. The Seljuk conquest displaced populations, and conflict between newcomers and established communities was not uncommon. Yet over time, a process of accommodation and assimilation began to take root. Section 6. Cultural fusion, the meeting of East and West. The Turkic migration to Anatolia was not simply a demographic shift. It was a cultural encounter of immense significance. Turkic traditions carried from the steppes intertwined with the rich tapestry of Anatolian culture, resulting in a vibrant synthesis of East and West. The Turkish language, brought by the Seljuks and later the Ottomans, became the dominant tongue, gradually replacing Greek in many areas. Persian, the language of administration and literature in the Seljuk court, also left its mark on Turkish, enriching its vocabulary and literary forms. In architecture, the Seljuks combined their nomadic heritage with Persian and Byzantine influences, creating magnificent mosques, caravanserais, and medreses adorned with intricate tilework, calligraphy, and geometric designs. These architectural marvels stand today as testaments to the artistic brilliance of this era. The Seljuks also played a vital role in the spread of Sufi Islam, a mystical branch of Islam that emphasizes a personal experience of the divine. Sufi orders, with their emphasis on music, poetry, and dance as forms of religious expression, found fertile ground in Anatolia, attracting both Turkic and local converts. Section 7. The legacy of the Seljuks, pillars of Anatolian culture. The Seljuk Empire, though eventually fragmented by internal strife and external pressures, left an indelible mark on Anatolia, laying the groundwork for the rise of the Ottoman Empire, a powerful state that would dominate the region for centuries. The Seljuks' embrace of Islam and their patronage of Islamic learning transformed Anatolia into a center of Islamic scholarship and culture. They established numerous madrasas, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world. These institutions not only transmitted religious knowledge but also played a crucial role in the development of Islamic law, philosophy, and science. The Seljuk era witnessed a flourishing of intellectual activity, with scholars like Al-Ghazali and Ibn Rushd making significant contributions to Islamic thought. The Seljuks' legacy extends beyond the realm of religion and scholarship. Their patronage of art and architecture left a lasting imprint on the Anatolian landscape, with their magnificent mosques, caravanserais, and bridges still standing today as testaments to their artistic vision. Their introduction of new agricultural techniques, such as the widespread use of irrigation, transformed the Anatolian countryside, making it more productive and supporting a growing population. Their legacy is woven into the fabric of Anatolian culture, from its language and cuisine to its music and architecture. Section 8. Beyond the Seljuks, the Ottoman chapter. The fragmentation of the Seljuk Empire in the late 13th century created a power vacuum in Anatolia. From this fragmentation emerged a new power, the Ottoman Beylik, a small Turkic state in northwestern Anatolia. Led by Osman I and his descendants, the Ottomans embarked on a remarkable campaign of expansion, eventually conquering Constantinople in 1453 and establishing an empire that would span 3 continents and last for over 6 centuries. The Ottomans inherited and expanded upon the Seljuk legacy, further solidifying the Turkic presence in Anatolia. They blended Turkic, Persian, and Byzantine traditions, creating a unique imperial culture that left its mark on everything from administration and law to art and architecture. The Ottoman Empire served as a bridge between East and West, facilitating trade and cultural exchange. Under Ottoman rule, Anatolia, now known as Turkey, became a crossroads of civilizations, a melting pot of cultures and traditions. Section 9. Conclusion: an enduring legacy. The Turkic migration to Anatolia was a pivotal event that reshaped the cultural and demographic landscape of the region. From their nomadic roots in the steppes of Central Asia, the Turkic people, particularly the Seljuks and Ottomans, forged new destinies in Anatolia, creating a vibrant civilization that blended Eastern and Western traditions. Their legacy is etched into the very fabric of Turkish culture, from its language and cuisine to its music and architecture. The mosques, caravanserais and bridges built during the Seljuk and Ottoman eras stand as enduring monuments to their artistic vision and architectural prowess. The Turkic influence extends beyond the tangible, shaping the values, beliefs and traditions of modern-day Turkey. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of cultural exchange, migration, and the human capacity to adapt and thrive in new lands. The Turkic journey to Anatolia reminds us that history is not merely a linear progression, but a tapestry woven from countless threads of migration, conquest, and cultural fusion.